for Friday night. Angel Reese versus the Brazilian national team, the Chicago Sky, against that team at LSU. By the way, last I checked, still good seats available.
Angel Reese, replaced? One of the most talked about rookies in the WNBA has just been pushed to the sidelines, and fans are losing their minds. The Chicago Sky's new head coach, Tyler Marsh, just made a major move. He's putting rookie center Camila Cardoso in the spotlight as the team's #1 interior option. And Angel? She's being moved away from the basket, the very place where she built her brand. So now, the big question making waves across the league. Is Angel Reese quietly looking for a new team? Let's break this all down. Angel Reese is not just another young player. She's a force. She dominated at LSU with raw power, unmatched rebounding, and a confidence that became her trademark. She didn't just play the game, she branded it. Her double-doubles weren't just a stat line, they were a story. In her rookie WNBA season, she carried that same energy straight into the pros. In just her second game, she pulled down 19 rebounds. 19. That kind of performance isn't common. It made people pay attention. She became a must-watch player, almost overnight.
And new head coach Tyler Marsh is busy installing a different vision for Chicago's offense. The Sky plan to use second-year power forward Angel Reese much differently than how she was deployed in her rookie season.
But just when things seemed to be taking off, the Sky dropped a bombshell. Days before their exhibition game against the Brazilian national team, Coach Tyler Marsh revealed that Angel's role was going to be modified. What does that mean exactly? It means the Sky are pulling her out of the paint, the place where she's thrived. She's now expected to work further from the basket, take more mid-range shots, and stretch the floor. And stepping into that paint role, Camila Cardoso, the towering 6'7" rookie from Brazil. She's been given the prime real estate under the rim. That's the very spot where Angel made her name. It's where she racked up second chance points, cleaned the glass, and built her identity as the queen of double-doubles. Coach Marsh says it's all part of a new offensive strategy. And to be fair, it kind of makes sense. The modern WNBA is all about spacing. Teams want players who can stretch the floor and create room to operate. Angel, for all her hustle and energy, has one major weakness. She struggles to shoot efficiently. She's hitting just 39.1% from the field. And that's not from three-point land. That's mostly around the basket. That number's alarmingly low for a player who lives in the paint.
If she's not as close to the basket on offense, which she shouldn't, it should clear out the paint and underneath the basket for Camila to be able to rebound. And we know she can hit layups. We've seen them. We've seen them over and over. I've seen plenty of videos.
Camila, on the other hand, is a more natural fit for that role. She's efficient near the rim, has a softer touch, and offers more size and length defensively. And let's not forget, she brings international experience and a clean, scalable game that fits perfectly in a modern half-court system. So yeah, from a basketball standpoint, the move checks out. But Angel's reaction? That's where things get complicated. Since the role change was announced, Angel hasn't returned to training camp. She hasn't spoken to the media. She hasn't posted about the change. For someone known for her loud and proud persona, that silence is deafening. According to Chicago Sun-Times reporter Julie Poe, Reese is being asked to adapt to a stretch 4 position. That means more shooting, more movement off the ball, and fewer chances to crash the glass. So far, Angel hasn't responded, not with words, and not with action either. And the fans? They're furious. Across social media, people are calling this a setup. They're saying Angel's being pushed out so Camila can shine. One user wrote, "They don't deserve you, Angel. Go find a team that respects your game." Another said, "She's being sabotaged, plain and simple." Whether it's true or not, the perception is clear. Her fan base feels betrayed. They see this as a takedown of everything Angel built in just 1 year. And that's where the rumors start swirling.
Chicago Sky want her to take mid-range jumpers. Okay. However, Marsh wants her to add more versatility to her shot selection by hitting mid-range jumpers 10 to 15 feet from the basket. She's working on being able to shoot off dribble and when the play call is for a catch and shoot. Yeah, but what does that mean? Because she's... look, we've all seen videos of her practicing. She's got a very, very slow as SERP release out there.
No, Angel hasn't publicly demanded a trade, but fans and some insiders are beginning to ask the question, is Angel Reese quietly exploring her options? Could she be looking for a new team behind the scenes? The timing is suspicious. The silence is loud. And when a high-profile player suddenly steps away after a demotion, speculation follows fast. There's no official word, but some in the basketball community believe her camp may be keeping the door open just in case the fit in Chicago no longer makes sense. And online, fans are already building trade packages. They're sending her to Atlanta, to Washington, even to Indiana, pairing her up with other rising stars. Whether any of that is real remains to be seen, but the idea is out there now, and it's gaining momentum.
And they want her to shoot more mid-range. This should be very, very interesting. Per Julie Poe of the Chicago Sun-Times, Reese has yet to post up at training camp as she learns a new role for the offense. Oh, this should be very interesting. Quote, for Reese, that means adapting to a modified role that will tap into her full potential as a stretch four.
Here's the real dilemma. Angel Reese isn't just a basketball player. She's a brand. She's a media magnet. Her jersey is a top seller. Her social media following is massive. She's brought new eyes to the WNBA, and there's no denying her cultural impact.
Mabry comes up with the board. Long pass, perfect to Reese. She was unable to get it in. And they play some beautiful basketball. Again, no Brianna Stewart today. Chicago's missed 7.
But the league isn't driven by popularity alone. It's about performance, and the numbers don't lie. Right now, Angel's game is one-dimensional. She rebounds, she scores off putbacks, but if that doesn't work, she struggles. She doesn't stretch the floor. Her mid-range shot is inconsistent. Her release is slow, and in a system that now demands versatility, that creates a problem.
In an offense where her primary goal was to post up, she made just 39.1% of her field goal attempts, and we know from 5 foot in, she was the most inefficient field goal percentage shooter.
Camila Cardoso, she fits the mold. She opens up space. She finishes around the rim efficiently. She's coachable. And even though she's raw, the potential is there. This isn't about favorites. It's about fit. So what happens next? Angel Reese has 2 paths in front of her. She can embrace the new role, sharpen her shooting, and show she's more than just a rebounder. She can evolve into a modern stretch 4 who brings energy and spacing to the sky. Or she can resist.
He may also be fully aware that a massive hole in Angel Reese's game is the fact that she will catch a rebound and then proceed to put up 4 shots to make 1. Again, all the while, people around the perimeter were sitting back going, I'm open, throw me the ball so I can shoot an open 3. Nah, that ball's never coming back out. That's where the ball goes to die.
She can double down on her style, reject the role change, and look for a team that will let her stay planted under the rim. Right now, it feels like she's leaning toward the second option, and that's the story behind the story. The headlines might say it's just a tactical shift, but for Angel Reese, it's about identity. It's about respect. It's about control. Is she being pushed out or simply being challenged to grow? One thing's for sure, the WNBA is watching, fans are watching, and whatever Angel does next, it's going to set the tone for her entire career.
I'm gonna lie to you, I actually feel a little bit better about her standing back further away from the basket, shooting jumpers. I do, actually. Now that I've seen how bad her inside game is, it's still going to be interesting because her claim to fame is what? Double-doubles.
So what do you think? Should Angel Reese adapt to her new role in Chicago and prove everyone wrong? Or is it time for her to pack her bags and find a team that builds around her strengths? Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you're following the drama this WNBA season, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's next. Because this story, it's just getting started.